And then let's go on a little bit of an adventure. Back the way we came, which was this way. Welcome back to Nythe's Hytale tale. In today's episode, we are continuing with our journey out into the wilderness, and we're going to be exploring one of the features of this game, which is memories. So this was our little starting point over here. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Where we set off on our adventure. So let's go down this way. Oh, wolf. I decided I was going to give the third person a bit of a go, and yeah, I really struggled. I might need to just get a bit more practice in with it. That was close. That was close. I don't think I'm going to be playing in that mode. Woo. Okay. Yep, that is a wee bit scary. And here we are, we're at the ruins that we need to get to. Ooh, what is that structure? Notice how the sun is starting to set on us. That's what happens when you don't check the time of day before you leave out on your journey. What are you? Let's have a look quickly here before we go into the ruins. Oh, it's an abandoned camp. Why is it up here? Oh, well, let's get back down. Damn it. I did not want to do that. But let's go into here. Say hello to Dave. And enter into the portal. So this is the Forgotten Temple. And we're a little unsure as to whether or not this is going to be for the main adventure mode. Or if this is just, and this is just like a little sneak peek into this, or if this is meant to be part of the like sort of vanilla survival experience sort of thing. So we've got some critters over here that we can trade with, various different recipes and that sort of stuff. And then this guy doesn't trade anything at the moment, but that's fine. So let's now interact with this. So we've unlocked memories. And this is like the sort of progression sort of thing. And I get to record one whole memory. And then we're going to start getting loads of different memories of these guys. So then we've got the stag, the doe, the rabbit, the duck, which are going a bit weird. To be honest, that's a little bit weird. Squirrel. Baby bunny. I think that's all of them for now. So we can go back and deposit those memories like so. We've got 8 memories. Not enough to do the unlocking of this, which gives us access to 3 decorative chests and 2 eternal seeds. This is really weird. I imagine a lot of people are on at the moment whilst I'm playing. It's kind of like done as a server sort of thing, even though I'm kind of like playing it single player. But yeah, this is the Forgotten Temple. Well, what we're going to do is we're just going to go through here. Run back past Dave again. It is night time. And we're just going to go and sneakily come over here. So that we can get this guy's chest. Ooh, silver and copper. And some gold ore. Ooh, that's quite good. And what have we got in here? Iron ore. Nice. Okay. Anything down here? Nope. Okay. Let's just head on out and leave him to it. You know, I've been doing YouTube for a while now, and as you notice, I am actually back in my little base here. And I have actually got loads and loads of iron, some leathery bits and all of that sort of stuff, because we did go on our little journey. And then we came... Hello? And then we came back, and let's just say I did a rookie error and basically recorded the wrong screen, which meant that I had none of the actual footage of that journey. But I assure you, we did find lots and lots of good stuff, which is really what we needed. And we got the mages back. Let's just go over here, which is what we really needed. So I managed to get loads of iron and loads of copper and all that good stuff. Where's this mage gone? Which is nice. So let's do the deal and start getting our iron materials going. So we're going to craft an axe. Craft another pickaxe. The shovel. And what does the hammer do? Used to alter the appearance of structural building blocks. An improved version of the crude hammer with greater durability. Yeah, let's just do this one as well, and then that way we've got the full shebang, and we can actually just have a quick look and see what that does. Oh, okay, that is good. Oh, that's going to make texturing so much more easier. Right, what do we need to do? What do we need in order to upgrade our workbench? We need more linen and scraps. So we need to go find a ruins. We need to upgrade our workbench. And then we can make the backpack. But we are going to need plenty of leather armor, medium armor for that. So we're going to need to find some wolves as well. How much medium armor do we have? We need 8 medium armor. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. Oh, I also like the shovel because it does it like this. You can do multiple things with it, which is quite nice, I find. So we're going to be able to come in and do some terraforming now as well. which is going to make this area look nice. So I think next episode we're going to maybe tackle a bit of farming, and then in the following episode after that we're going to go and make this area look a little bit nicer, and also maybe oh no, I didn't want to do that. I did not want to do that. Yeah, so we're going to be able to go, oh no, we're going to be able to go and just make everything just look a little bit. Oh, I've got linear scraps. Oh, there, that's why. I know why. Well, we can put the saplings in there. Pop you in there. Some grub going. Okay, so we've got that. What were we going to do? We were going to go and find a skeleton place to thingy, because I think the final part of this episode we're going to upgrade our workbench so that we can get the first part of the backpack. I think that is a fantastic idea to do next. So let's go and find a load of critters to end. Okay, so we now have enough material to upgrade our workbench to tier 1. And, I mean, eventually we're probably going to want to move the workbench, and I don't think, I'm not sure. In fact, actually, this will be a good test to see whether or not moving, well, we'll be able to test, I'll test it out on stream at some point, whether or not we can move the workbench once it's been upgraded. But let's go and upgrade our workbench. Oh no, I need to actually make sure that I keep on it to do that. And there we go. So now we have access to being able to do the thorium stuff, but most importantly, we can now craft a backpack. And look, we've got enough for it, so let's go ahead and do that. And let's just go here and then look at ourselves as we... Oh, no. Oh, I've done it. There we go. I thought I was going to, like, eat the paper or something like that. But now we've got ourselves a little bit of a backpack. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to keep our tools that we don't necessarily use as much there. And that way we can keep them going nicely. And then I'm also going to keep a couple of stacks of food in here for now. And we can do that sort of good stuff. We're going to go and put our copper hatchet away into this chest here. And there. Actually, what I'm going to do as well is I'm just going to put our pickaxe in there for now. I realised something. That one of the things... One moment. I am currently talking to the camera. So rude. Okay. So for the next part of this episode, what I actually want to do is, because I remembered something quite important, and that is that if you find a swamp, there are these creatures in there that are like these fen thingy bobs that drop medium armor, and they spawn a lot more frequently, I think, than the actual wolves do. So I figured that we could go and venture and find a swamp and look into that. So the next part of this episode, we're actually going to go and do that and continue our little journey a little bit and discover a little bit more about the world and stuff like that before we come to an end for this particular episode. Also, I know I keep saying leather armor, medium armor, and that sort of stuff. What I actually mean when I say that is the medium hides and medium leather and that sort of thing. I do not mean leather armor, obviously. So just take it as a pinch of salt for that one. So what we're going to need to do is I'm just going around really and getting some resources and things of what we need really, because we're running low on a lot of stuff. Like, we need linen scraps and all of that sort of good stuff. And I want to start being able to upgrade a load of things that we've... So what we're going to do is, once this night's over, we're going to go and attack a go to the... Find a swamp, and we're going to go... Oh my god, that's a bear! Oh, wow, that made me jump out of my skin. Woo. Right, let's get away. Oh, let's run, let's run, let's run, let's run, let's run. Ooh. Ooh, that made me jump out of my skin. Right. I think that's time to suggest that we need to sleep. Let's go to sleep. I can't believe I just ran straight into that bear. That's what happens when you're talking to the camera. Oh dear. That's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Right. He is still angry at us. So there's that. Of course. Oh, one of the other updates that they did in this as well is that the feature to be able to pull from and like chests around and stuff has actually been extended as well, which is quite good. So, yeah. Where did it go? Oh, weird. Never mind. Okay, right. Let's go and put this little spotlight hide on there, and we're gonna put our things there. We're gonna need to really start considering some organizational stuff as well. Really, we're gonna need to get a good chunk of materials going too. So if I quickly plop these in here, because we have got a load of our wood and stuff that we got from here, the ores and things as well. We did find quite a fair bit. Look how much iron ingots we've got now. Well, I don't know why I put them in there. They need to go up here. There we go. So let's go find a swamp and do the journey of finding this swamp and everything. I'm just going to make sure that I'm actually getting all the sounds and stuff that I need, that I want from this. So now swamps, I don't actually think I've seen many swamps. I don't know if this is actually classed as a swamp or not. There's not really been all that much, but let's go and explore down over this way. I think we'll go head back to the portal and maybe just give a and just put in some of the memories that we've got. We should have had a few of them now. Yeah, 38 out of 48. Look, we've seen all of these new things since we've now we've recorded these memories. We've actually gone up quite a fair bit. So we've got access now to more decorative chests, and we've got access to one maximum teleporters. And there is a feature in this which allows you to teleport and stuff, which is quite a nice thing to do. Oh, and we've got some moss horns here. Don't think they give hide. Well, they might do, but I think it's going to be like a heavy hide. There's a blue forest. But I don't think this is the swamp area. This is a different sort of forest. We've got a skeleton. These guys give us the scraps that we need for crafting and stuff. Let's go and just have a quick look. This isn't a swamp. There are actual swamps around with creatures that can't wait until I can just kill these in one hit. So you'd think that these cows would give medium hide, but they don't. They give light hide. Oh, there's a little house over here. There's a lot of cows around here. I think I've just found a swamp. Oh, no, I don't want to kill you. Oh, and I've just found a snake. Yeah, this is a swamp. This is a good call coming down here, because this is going to give us the... No, that's a baby. Don't want to kill the babies. Like, little swamp hut. Oh. Nice. And a little cauldron there. Oh, what did I get? What else did I pick? I picked up candle. I really want the candle. But these guys have creatures in here that I think drop medium hide. These guys here, they're like they're ferns. Oh dear. No. Right, let's get out of here. Right, there we go. Medium hide from that guy. No. No. Come on. Ooh. Woo. I got in a bit too deep there. That was a bit too deep. Let's get this potion that we found. Ooh, that was close. It's a good job I got those potions. Oh, that's from the potion. What was that noise? I keep forgetting that comes from the potions. Right, let's get you, because I did not like the fact that you did that to me. Thank you. Right. Let's just compose ourselves for a moment. Look, I've got loads of medium hide now. So you get quite a bit of medium hide from these swamp stalker guys, but we want to get rid of these snakes. Because the snakes do creep up on you from time to time. Ooh, pumpkins. I'm still getting a bit used to the whole mechanics of the jumping and stuff like that. But this is good. This is good. We want to get a good few stacks of this medium hide, because it's used quite a lot in the recipes, particularly for some of the higher grade materials and stuff. So we just want to really trick these guys into giving it to us. Be cool if they added the ability to make map markers on the map, like permanent map markers and stuff, so that you know where you can like farm things and stuff. But it's good we're getting venom sacks as well, because they're needed for some of the recipes and stuff. But it's a very small swamp. Let's just eat again. Got 7 at the moment, and we did have some back home as well. But let me know in the comments what you are thinking about the little series that I'm doing for Hytale. I don't know how long we're going to be able to play in this world for, because eventually the world might get corrupted and you never know. But hopefully we will be able to continue at least this first season. I'm going to probably do new worlds per season. Hopefully we might be able to make this as a forever world, and that would be quite nice. Like, maybe if we're still in this world after 6 months, say, of updates and things, we'll be able to call this a Hytale Forever world, and we keep this one going. But I do know that in order to get some of the newer stuff, you're going to have to like generate new chunks and stuff like that. So we are going to have to go out further afield and stuff eventually. And I don't know how the worlds deal and cope with that sort of thing. That's probably going to be a snake or something. Yep. He's obviously wandered into a thorn bush. I feel like the snakes wouldn't actually necessarily get hurt by a thorn bush. I think they could maybe make them immune to that. Because that's probably how we ended up with random bits of snake parts around. I'm actually going to make a bed. And I'm going to go and put it in this hut here. Because I think you can... I think you can set... like, so that's going to be like a home for there. Ooh, we've got a desert down here. Nice. Okay. Because we do get a lot more rare materials in the desert. That is zone 2, I believe. I think basically because we get different homes set up here. So I think this is actually a way to do that. If I... Can I rename this actually? And like name it Swamp and just see if this is a way to like almost do waypoints. Maybe we've answered our own question. So Swamp. Confirm. So if I go like that. Yeah. Oh, okay, that's good to know. So we can like set up a little hut thing here and like, you know, set up a few tanning racks so that as we're doing gathering for resources and stuff, we're not wasting time by going back with all of the resources to then have to wait for them to tan. Oh, somebody's dying here. But that's quite good because then that means like that appears on our waypoint look up there. That's good. That's actually quite good. I didn't realize that you could do that. So that's a good way of setting up waypoints and such. So maybe I'll actually do a little bit of a short on that. Oh, hello. Thank you. Oh, by the way, if you have not yet subscribed to my channel and you are enjoying my content, I do post quite regularly. So if you want to get notified as to when I post videos, make sure that you've hit that subscribe button as well. It would be cool if they introduced some sort of book that you could write in so that you could, like, you know, note things down in game rather than having to, like, remember it all. Because there's a lot of stuff. Oh, the poor snake died. Right in front of my eyes. Oh, got this food. We get food from them as well. So this might be a good source of, you know, just general hunt. There's a poor snake there dying again. Poor snake. Tell you what, actually, let's do that. Let's make a workbench in here. And make a tanning rack. I think these guys are now scared of me because I've killed that many of them. There we go. Craft that. Set this guy up in here. Like that. And then we'll make a campfire because we might as well do a bit of cooking whilst we're here. Plop you here though. Pop some of this in. And then we'll actually make that tanning rack. And we can just, you know, put some stuff out to tan here. We're going to keep these guys here. Keep that there. We've got nothing in here. Let's go and... Got anything here that we don't really want to have with us? No, that's fine. So let's go. Oh, hello. Thank you. What are you doing down there? Oh, good stuff as well. Thank you. Let's go back. And we can... our home's that way. There we go. I'm going to change the name of this bed then, because if you can change it so that you've got it set on waypoints for thingy. I wonder if in multiplayer that also works for people as well. Oh, let's get this. Okay, we are back home and I've just done a bit of organising. We had a mess of an inventory and I've come along and sort of just stacked in some chests here, and we're going to be sorting out stuff like this. So these are like main sort of smallish building materials, like for crafting and stuff. And then we've got the ores here. And then we've got all of this good stuff here. That is looking good. And we have basically made a lot of progress in today's episode. So, thank you so much for watching. We learned quite a lot in today's episode. We learned about how to basically make waypoints in the game for the various different places. Look, we've got the notification for this swamp now, which is nice, which is fantastic. I wonder if actually there's a swamp up here then. They tend to be centered around these locations. But we've got some tundra area up there, and we've got the desert down here, which was down here, past that area. So, I think in the next episode, what we're going to do is we're probably going to spend a bit of time doing some farming and stuff to get that going. And then we'll be able to do all of that sort of good stuff. So what I'll say is, until next time, I'll see you later.